Welcome back to the Think Strong Network. Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful idea that no matter where you are or what you've been through, you are the author of your own story. You ever feel that way, like you're just a passenger and some other force is steering your life? It's a tough spot to be in. But what if I told you that you have way more power, way more control than you think? We're about to break down exactly how you can grab that steering wheel and take charge. It really all starts with learning how to look at your problems in a totally different way. All right, so to kick things off, let's look at a story where a challenge becomes, well, a character. It's a way to look at a struggle, like an addiction, not as some deep part of you, but as something separate, something you can actually stand up to and fight. So let's meet this character, Mr. Nick. So check this out. This idea comes from a powerful story about a student named Darlene who had this dream. In the dream, she meets this guy, Mr. Nick. And he's the slick, kind of evil villain whose entire job is to get people hooked. See, by turning addiction into this outside character, this Mr. Nick, it stops being some personal flaw and instead becomes an enemy you can actually beat. But then, just as Mr. Nickel is making his case, another character shows up in the dream, a wise owl who stands right up to him. And this is the other side of the coin. The owl speaks the truth, that young people today, you guys are tough, you're courageous, you're resilient. You've caught on to the tricks. This isn't just about dodging a trap. It's about realizing you already have the strength inside you to see the trap for what it really is. So, seeing those tricks and traps, that's step one. The next step is understanding your power to respond to them. And that brings us to a really crucial point, the difference between making a mistake and making a choice. Getting this distinction right is everything when it comes to taking back control of your life. Okay, so let's break this down because this is a huge deal. A mistake is something you do when you don't know the full consequences. You know, maybe you tried something once, not really getting how bad it could be. Hey, that's a mistake. We all make them. But a choice is different. A choice is when you know it's a bad move, you know it's harmful, but you keep on doing it anyway. That's the moment a mistake becomes a pattern. And recognizing that moment, that's where your power is. And this idea leads right into responsibility. On one side, you've got the mindset of taking responsibility. You accept when you're at fault, you step up and act like a leader, you try to stay optimistic. That's the mindset of someone who's in the driver's seat. But on the other side, you've got irresponsibility, making excuses, blaming other people, feeling sorry for yourself. That's the mindset that keeps you stuck. It's what gives all the power to characters like Mr. Nick. So really, every single day, you're standing at a crossroads. Every decision you make, big or small, puts you on one of two paths. Let's take a look and just kind of visualize what those two paths look like. Think of it just like this, the high road. That's the path of wisdom, growth, and real freedom. Now, it's not always the easiest path to walk, for sure, but it is the one that leads to a life you actually want to live. And the low road? Well, that's the easy path in the moment. It's the one that leads to being trapped, to anger, and to darkness. The secret, the trick, is knowing that you get to choose which road to take with every single decision you make. Okay, let's explore another cool metaphor for building the life you want. Instead of a road, I want you to think of your life as a shelf that you get to fill all by yourself. I absolutely love this idea. Your shelf of life. What do you want on it? Seriously, do you want trophies for things you've accomplished? Pictures of people you love and who love you back? Souvenirs from amazing experiences? Or are you going to let that shelf just get dusty and empty? Every positive choice, every healthy habit, every good relationship, that's another awesome thing you get to place on your shelf. You are the curator of your own life. So let's make this real. Right here, right now. I want you to think about it for a second. What's one thing, big or small, you could add to your shelf starting today? Maybe it's starting a new workout. Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's just reaching out to a family member. Go ahead and drop it in the comments below. Let's share some ideas and build each other up. Okay, this brings us to our final and honestly the most important section of all. All of this, fighting Mr. Nick, choosing the high road, filling your shelf, it's all part of one single massive idea. You are in control. And I want to be crystal clear who I'm talking to right now. This message is for every student out there trying to find their way. It's for every young person who's ever been labeled at risk. And it is especially for the incarcerated youth who are watching this right now. This is for you. This is your reminder that your current situation is just a chapter. It is not the whole book. You are ready to take control. Let this one really sink in for a minute. True freedom isn't about having no rules or no consequences. Real freedom is being in control of yourself. Every single choice you make either builds up your freedom or it chips away at it. Choosing to learn, to work out, to be honest, that builds freedom. Choosing to give in, to blame others, to just give up, that takes it away.
And look, if there is only one thing you take away from all of this today, please let it be this. Do not ever let anyone, and that includes yourself, tell you that you can't do something. You have deep reservoirs of strength and grit and determination inside you that you probably haven't even tapped into yet. You are so much more capable than you know.
So, here it is. The pen is in your hand. The past? Yeah, it's written. You can't change that. But the next page is blank, and the page after that is blank, and the one after that. You get to decide what happens next. You get to write your own ending. Everyone has a story of overcoming something. Think about a time you proved somebody wrong, or maybe even proved yourself wrong. What's one barrier you've already had to break through in your life? Go ahead and share it in the comments. Your story could be the exact inspiration someone else really needs to see today. Before we go, just a huge thank you to the Educational Highway for all the material and incredible concepts that made this presentation possible. And we'll end with this last powerful statement. It's simple, it's direct, and it is the absolute truth. Nobody else can do it for you. You are in charge of yourself. So order yourself to do right. Thanks for watching.